Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you an awesome product by my friend Malcolm, the Hidden Woodsman, that by the end of this video, you're going to want to have. Stick with me, you're watching Living Survival. So I've had a Hidden Woodsman day ruck for about a year now, and I reviewed that in the past. He's recently come out with his Haversack, and it is by far and away one of the best pieces of kit that I own. The overall construction, durability, just the size of it and the thought that went in to this bag makes it an exceptional piece for sure. Everything about this Haversack, and really all of Malcolm's products, are about as top-notch and top quality as you can get, and they're all handmade. He designed this from the ground up, and just the thought and detail that has gone into this particular piece of gear amazes me every time that I use it. The material is 1000D, so it's very high quality, yet pliable. Very good combination there. I believe he also uses 500D on the inside flaps and things like that we'll look at in a moment. Very high quality buckles and hardware, and you can just see the stitching is double stitched everywhere, and just the fit and finish is incredible. For me, this pack is the perfect size for taking out in the woods. You can put a lot of gear in it, and it's also, you know, expandable with molly webbing on the side. So on the top here you have your top flap, very similar to, you know, any other Haversack. On the front, two high quality buckles that you can adjust. You can adjust these all the way out so that you can, you know, even ride something in here like a little bedroll, or sometimes I'll slide my tripod in here and strap it down. It works a lot better than a traditional Haversack that just has the flap that folds over. He's put a hook and loop section here, so if you want to put a patch on there, you can. On both sides there's molly webbing. Now he makes additional accessories as well, such as a Laplander sheath, which I'm going to order in this earth brown color. I really like that color. That would go on the side here. You could put like a canteen carrier or something on the side. It's on both sides, so you could really expand this out if you wanted some additional storage. On the back here is a hatchet loop, so you could stick a small axe or a hatchet in that as well. I've done that before, and it's still very comfortable and out of the way. The shoulder strap is really wide and comfortable. It's very high quality. It's got a releasable buckle here so that you could release that, make it easier to take on and off. Another nice feature of having this buckle on the shoulder strap is not only does it make it easy to take on and off, but you can also use it to hang your bag on a tree branch, for example. He's also put the Velcro cordage organizer on here so that you can wrap up your extra bit of cordage. It's not all flopping around. Again, everything is cross-stitched and double-stitched. You can see the double stitching there. Very, very high quality. On the bottom here, looks like my straps are twisted up here, but it goes all the way to the bottom, which is nice, so that you could, you know, lash something additional here, and it would sort of sit on the bottom of these straps, again giving you just extra versatility with this pack. Once we undo the two buckles here, the top lid flips over. You can see it's got a different color in here. Everything is dual layer, and what that does for you is it prevents you know, ripping and things like that. It allows the fabric to move instead of all just being one single piece, where you can have abrasion and things like that. So it really cuts down on the abrasion having that dual layer there. On the inside there's these two flaps that are connected with Velcro. So you can Velcro that to keep your contents from spilling all over the place. Once you undo those, you have the main pocket here, and you can see that I just have a tremendous amount of gear. In addition to that main pocket, you have a front flap here, and then you also have this zippered front portion, which, you know, again, everything in this pack is extremely handy. And for its size, you know, it's not very big. You can carry a lot of gear in this pack. And when I'm going out to film something, I'll throw the product in here, or if I'm going out to maybe forage some wild edibles or collect some tinder, very easy to do with this pack. I'll just take my tinder bag, which happens to be a dry pouch or a dry bag. I'll fill that up, and then I strap it right onto the shoulder strap, and it just dangles outside of the bag, so that works great. I know Malcolm makes some of these dry bags as well. I just haven't picked any up yet. So let's take a quick look at everything that I have in here, and then I'll show you more of the inside of the bag. So starting with the main compartment here, I have another haversack to show you. This is a canvas haversack. This is the one that I had been using, and I'll show you the differences between that one and Malcolm's. I have a book. Generally I'll take a wild edibles book or a tree identification book or something like that out to the woods with me. Just gives me something to do while I'm waiting for water to boil or something like that. I have a sit mat. I've had this forever. You can see it's quite beat up. This is a multi-mat comfy. I use it all the time, sitting on a wet log. If this log were wet, it'd work great for that. Kneeling down, collecting tinder, you know, I'll scrape shavings into here. So very useful item, and it slips right down into the side of this haversack. Got a water bottle. This, I believe, is a 27-ounce clean canteen. A little bandana, a spoon that I carved. Got a couple tins here. One's for charring, and the other one has fatwood shavings in it. Then I just have this little mesh sack for collecting morel mushrooms, which is going to start here in another week or so in Michigan. I have a pair of gloves, and then I have just this leather tinder pouch in it. I just have some birch bark and cedar bark. I'll just keep that right down in the main compartment here. So that pretty much does it for the main compartment. Then in this front flap, again, I just have this dry bag that I use to collect tinder. Normally, as I said, that's carried on the outside of the bag. Got my Laplander saw, and again, I'm probably going to buy one of his Laplander pouches for this, and then that way my Laplander will just ride on the outside. So that'll be cool. That'll free up a little more space. Just have a sharpening stone down in there. And that pretty much does it for those two compartments. And then I have this zipped compartment in the front, and currently in there I just have another little spoon or spork. I have the titanium emberlit. I have a solar lens. Use this to start solar fires. Works really well. A lighter, and just a backup ferro rod. So that's sort of my fire kit up front in the zipped compartment. So you can see that even in this small bag, you can carry quite a lot of gear. Now the inside has high vis, which is really nice. You know, it makes it nice and easy to locate your gear in there when you're not looking down into a dark bag. And then on the back here, there's also another flap that you could use to further organize your gear. So again, main compartment with the flaps that go over the top, a front sleeve that goes all the way down the front, and then the front, another front zippered pocket that goes all the way down. It just works fantastic, and you can get these in several different colors. I know you can get the coyote brown color, which I believe is pretty much this color here. You can get the earth brown, which is this one. I think this is a fantastic color. You can get a gray, and then you can also get a green color. So now this is the haversack that I used to use. It's also a great haversack. This is handmade by Deer Creek Wilderness Outfitters. They made this for me, and then also one of their heavy duty canvas tarps, which I love, and this worked really well. But Malcolm's is just a little bit more useful. You can see that it has a pretty wide shoulder strap as well, but it's not adjustable. So if you're shorter and you want to adjust this, you pretty much have to just kind of fold it up and clip it or Velcro it, whereas Malcolm's is fully adjustable. And then it has a top flap, but it doesn't have any way to keep it down. So when I used to fill this up with the same amount of gear, generally this top flap would kind of stay sort of open, and I always ran the risk of losing my contents. On the back side of this flap here, there is another pocket. I really didn't use that because, again, I was afraid that, you know, with flipping this open and shut, that I would lose the items. And then on the inside here, there's just a single flap to sort of divide your gear up into this front portion and into the back portion. So even though this is a great, you know, lightweight, small haversack, it folds up really small, so you can put this into like another pack or something like that and use it when you got to camp. It's just not as functional as the Hidden Woodsman, with the straps here, the adjustable shoulder strap, the molly on the side, the dual layer here. Now this is canvas, so you really don't need the abrasion resistance that you would need on nylon, but being double thick here, it's going to help out a lot with that. And then just the organization on the inside, having this flap here to cover everything up so you're not going to lose your gear, and then having this front flap and front zipper are amazing on this this haversack. So this haversack rides really well with this thick shoulder strap. Again, it's adjustable, so you can wear it higher or lower. You can swing it around to the back and it stays out of the way because it's so minimal, so you're not snagging it on branches or anything like that, and it just rides really well across the body. You can swing it right in front of you if you want to access something very easily. Again, I'm going to put some side pouches on here for items that I want to be able to quickly grab, like my saw. And then again, when I'm using my tinder bag, I'll just fill this up with stuff that I collect along the way, roll it up, and then I'll just clip it right onto the strap so that it's outside of the bag and there when I need to use it. Overall, it just works awesome, and even with its small size, I'm able to bring everything that I need out to the woods with me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, taking a look at this awesome haversack from the Hidden Woodsman. Now, of course, I'm going to put some links below to his website. I know he just restocked it. Again, these are handmade, so he often does a few at a time and uploads them to the website for you guys to purchase. Now, this haversack is only 99 bucks, which again is a steal, I think, for this level of handmade quality. Again, it's the perfect haversack for me, and I think that many of you will agree that it's a great piece of kit. So again, $99. I'm going to put a link below to his website, and again, it does come in several different colors. From top to bottom, I think it's very well thought out. It's very comfortable, minimal. Everything is overdone, like the stitching and the hardware that he uses. I love that it's, you know, incorporates a few different colors with the flap and the inside of the flap, and then that high vis interior. I love the front zip pouch, and so far I'm just loving using it on a day-to-day basis. I can quickly just grab this, load it up with the things that I need, and head out to the woods. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you give it a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you leave some comments below. Make sure you share this video to anybody who might be interested on your social media. And as always guys, click that red subscribe button and subscribe for more videos.